Yo, what's up? I want to talk about Prime Netero versus the Royal Guards. I think that Prime Netero 1v1 a Royal Guard, he would easily stump. Even if he fight all three of them, he'll probably stump. And this whole thing, if Netero is only like half of Prime Netero, that means Prime Netero is twice as strong as Old Man Netero, which doesn't even make any sense. Narratively, story-wise, it doesn't even make sense. One, he's older and he lost a lot of strength due to his age. So how is he even coming close to his prime? Even if we use that argument that if Netero double his power, that means he's close to his prime. Because he did say in the manga that he's like half of his strength. But the thing is, I notice how people want to put real world logic into this. And the thing is, a lot of times, these artists, these authors creating these mangas and stuff, a lot of them, they're not putting all these calculations into their writing, like calculating the distance between length and speed. You know all this math equation stuff that a lot of these power scales do, like Set the Programmers, Chuck Cyber Cup, Bleach Hub, and so many other guys. A lot of these artists, they're not really doing it. So really, it's based on the perspective of the artist. Like, let's say that Old Man Netero is half of Prime Netero's strength. That extra 50% power increase can make a huge difference. It could actually make a huge difference. Let's say that Netero double his power somehow before going to the palace. That could actually make a huge difference, because he could have got 10 times more powerful or 100 times more powerful by adding an extra 50% to his strength. We don't really know, but people are trying to use real world logic to calculate it, which I don't necessarily blame them, because it's fair. I mean, it's a reasonable explanation. It's a reasonable calculation. And I want to debunk this argument that Netero hit Pito with his nin ability and it didn't even damage her. But the thing is, the point was, it wasn't meant to damage her. It was meant so that Pito can get separated from the Ant King. And that was, and I heard somebody in the comment section of a video saying that it doesn't make sense. But it does make sense based on the narrative of the story. Because the whole point of them invading the palace was to separate the Royal Guard from the Ant King. And that was the purpose of Netero hitting Pito with his hand. And then there's a part where Netero assumed that his whole entire team was dead, and that's because that was part of the narrative of the story as well, because he stated in the manga and the animes that we're going to have to make some sacrifices to beat these guys. And then another point I want to make out is that he actually put damage on Miriam. Like his first encounter with Miriam, his first attack, he actually put damage on Miriam. He made Miriam bleed. Now Miriam, he doesn't have aura protecting him. He's completely negative aura, but he still got damage, which would be a high feat, because the Ant King, he's still more powerful than most people in the series, even without Nin. And he's superior to the Royal Guards in every fighting capability, like strength, speed, durability. the Royal Guards, they're up there, but they're not on the level of Miriam. So if Netero, who's actually trying to hurt Miriam and possibly kill Miriam, because Miriam took that strike on the chin and Netero was like, what? That was a straight clean hit. What the hell? But he didn't really say that or have like a surprise attitude towards Petero because he wasn't trying to battle against her. And then it took Petero all of her senses just to see his nin ability, like the 100 type. Not to see his attack, just his nin. So if Prime Netero is at the minimum with twice the amount of Old Man Netero, Petero and these Royal Guards, they can speed blitz. They wouldn't even be able to see his attacks coming, let alone his nin ability. And then they're not durable, as Miriam is superior to them in all physical capabilities. It only took Netero like thousands of attacks to actually put some damage on Miriam. And he was actually putting some damage on Miriam. He was starting to feel it after those thousands of strikes. With aura protecting him, by the way. So you take these feats and you just double them. The Royal Guards, they're going to get that work. It might take a couple of hundred or a few hundred strikes and they'll start to feel it. And if he does like thousands of them, oh, it's over for him. Because Prime Netero versus the Royal Guards, that battle will probably be about patience and stamina. Now, Old Man Netero, he fought Miriam for about a minute or 2 minutes. Or somewhere in between there. The fight didn't even last that long. I think the whole time limit, the whole time period was about 5 to 10 minutes evading the palace. Yeah. But Netero, he didn't even run out of stamina in that fight. The fight ended quickly because Miriam was starting to pick up on his patterns to his attack. And the Royal Guards, again, they're not as fast as Miriam. They're not on his level physically. So they would just get smoked. And all Prime Miriam had to do is just keep applying the pressure. Because he got the stamina. I can use Old Man Netero. I can even use Kite. Really, you can use Kite, the power scale, a lot of these high tier characters, like the Phantom Troop, certain nin users in the Hunter Association, like the Zodiacs, Bisky, Hisoka, even members of the Zodiac family. Kite, it was like around nighttime when he fought against Pito, and then the next scene was in the morning. So that tells me that he was able to fight a Royal Guard for a certain period of time. I can even lowball it, say it was like almost sunrise when they fought P2O. And then the fight ended after sunrise. It still seems like the fight happened for a long period of time. And then that actually stretches on her. So either Kite fought Pito for a long time, or Pito enjoyed the fight or Pito enjoyed the fight so well that she had an orgasm for a long period of time. That's why she was standing there. And the thing is, Kite, he's ranked 23 in the data book /scans. They're like scans of rankings. It's like a chart of rankings for certain characters. Not every single character is in there, but there's certain characters are. Kaito, he's ranked 23. Gon and Killer are ranked 23. So they're around the same tier as Kaito. Maybe Kaito is like still a bit stronger. Because I believe there's like classes within tiers, like an upper class, mid class, low class. Moro is ranked 23. Hisoka is ranked 25. No. He's ranked 24. Chrollo is ranked 25. And Bisky, she's ranked 26. So basically, a character that's below Hisoka level can actually give a Royal Guard a decent fight. Not win, but make it somewhat enjoyable. In Netero, and I'm talking about old man Netero, he's ranked like 30 in the data book / scans. So he should be able to put in that work. I mean, he's ranked higher than the Royal Guards. The Royal Guards are ranked like 28. Yuppie, he's ranked 27. He's like the weakest. But the moral of the story is stamina shouldn't be a problem. And not only can I just use logic, I can just use the movies too. And people don't want to use the movies because, quote unquote, they're not canon. But the thing is, I'm using those movies. And I'm using the feats as canon because Togashi was involved in those movies. If nobody knows who Togashi is, he's the creator of Yu Yu Hakusho and Hunter x Hunter. I did the research on the writers for these movies, these Hunter x Hunter movies, and Togashi is part of those movies. He's part of the writing staff in the movies. So those feats that's in the movie, that means Togashi thinks that nin users are capable of those type of feats. Dude, Netero had like a damn near nuclear battle. And you see how fast his 100 type is? Way faster. The power is better. A lot more devastating. This is not even fair. This is a complete stump. I even think old man Netero can beat a Royal Guard. At least in a 1v1. He'll probably be high diff. But he'll win. This is all I got to say. And let me know what you guys think. Peace.